What's going on, guys? Mr. HEZ bringing you another episode of A Journey to Become Champion. This time we're following our good friend Draexzhan here. What's going on, Draexzhan?
I'm in your base, stealing your flag.
No! We'll bring it back. So Draexzhan is coming back here in another battle here. This time he's up against leader Akane, the Otherworldly Swordswoman. Now, as you can see there, her badge right there is the Shugari badge. Now, if he shows that his Pokemon are to an extension of his compassion, he will have earned himself the Shugari badge. Now, Katarine, also known as Akane, is coming in with a very interesting team, mostly made of Ghost and Steel. And we've got here Duo Blade. We've got the Pawniard, which is going to be very interesting to see in use. I have an idea, but we'll see. Got the Aegislash, Spiritomb, Miss Magus, and Skarmory. Now, looks like you're coming in with a interesting team here. Why don't you tell everybody about your team?
Well, I decided to bring some more unusual Pokemon for this battle, so I brought a Kecleon and a Zoroark, and Birdnatus, Tornadus bird form thing. I also brought a Swampert, a Goodra, and a Venusaur.
A lot of bulk here with that Goodra and Venusaur, but you know what? I think you may need it here with this Aegislash and the darn Miss Magus and Skarmory. We could have a bulk battle. One way to find out that's to go straight into this battle here. Alright, what are you thinking before we get in here when you look at her team?
Well, when I looked at her team before we battled, I know she didn't have any held items, and she did too. She had just set up, and I guess she'd forgotten to put them on. So
advantage here for you, possibly. So it may not be as fast, may not be as long drawn as we had thought. So here we go.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Here we go against the Akane, the Otherworldly Swordswoman. Here we go. Cross our fingers. Hope for an awesome match here. No items. Can the gym leader still pull out the win here? At a disadvantage. Here we go. Kecleon to lead. General Jeezy for everybody that follows me. And here we go. With the fake out here. Nice little chip damage on the Skarmory here. And Sucker Punch. Getting that dark typing here. It's going to damage here. What were you thinking he was going to run an attack with?
I have no idea. I guess it was Flash Cannon.
I was very surprised he didn't run like Stealth Rocks first turn or Spikes. Here comes a Shadow Snake. See how much damage that's going to do on the Skarmory. It's going to do quite a bit. Going straight for the Air Slash. Very interesting set here on the Skarmory.
Yeah, as for my Kecleon, Kecleon is just very slow, but it also gets a lot of priority moves, so...
Yes. Here comes Miss Magus. Now, Miss Magus against your Kecleon may be bad for Miss Magus. Here comes the Sucker Punch. That's going to be super effective. And down goes Miss Magus, just like that. Not even bad. Here comes Banshee. Banshee is going to be the Spiritomb. This is also going to be super effective on him. Went for
my friend pointed out to me that Spiritomb moves like an oscillating fan, and now I can't unsee it.
Yeah, I can see that. That's very interesting. I can see that also. Moving like an oscillated fan. He's going to go ahead and fall asleep here. The question is, what is he going to do? As you dish out another Iron Tail here. Fast asleep. I'm imagining we're going to have some kind of move here with Sleep Talk. There it is. Sleep Talk happening right now. You're going to get the nasty plot off, but I don't think he's going to survive an Iron Tail from you. There it is. Iron Tail. Let's see if it's going to be enough to knock out Banshee. It is. Banshee goes down and out immediately. But here comes Aegislash. Aegislash may put up a fight here. Running that King Shield. Maybe expecting that Sucker Punch?
Well, actually, that's exactly what I did. And since she used King's Shield, Sucker Punch fails.
Yes, but it does change it to that dark typing now. And here comes a Shadow Snake. Very interesting. He went for the Shadow Snake. Not a fighting attack here. Here comes your Shadow Snake. So the double Shadow Snakes here. Actually ended up being a good choice by him not doing it. That's going to be super effective on the Aegislash. Not enough to take him out. You're gonna withdraw. And you're going to send out... Oh, dear God, I'm not even going to try.
Kafel Jidma.
That guy is all I'm going to say. That guy is going to use Earthquake, and that's going to be super effective on the Aegis Slash and finish off the Aegis Slash. I'm just going to call him K. K! And you can pronounce his name when he comes out. I'm not even going to try this name. The Japanese whatever Pawniard comes in. He's going to have to eat up this Earthquake. And he is not able to do it. Super effective, and down goes the Pawniard. Here comes Dual Blade now. Dual Blade coming in. Nice and shiny, and looking pretty sweet. Gonna get a Shadow Sneak off, but that's not gonna do enough to K here. K is gonna be able to eat that up and Earthquake out here. In fact, the Swampert may seal the victory for you. Dual Blade surviving, but a Waterfall will do it. A Waterfall will finish it off.
Doublade has really good defense, and had the items on, it probably would have had Eviolite, so it would have taken that much better.
Yep. But you know what? Still a good matchup, and a win is a win here against Akane, the Otherworldly Swordswoman, the leader, earning yourself the Sugari badge. So, there we go. Draexzhan is continuing to earn badges and on his way to the Elite 7. Will he make it there, or will he stumble again? Who knows? Just gonna have to find out. I'm thinking right now, from everything I've seen, this guy's got the moves, and he's gonna make it all the way. You're just gonna have to tune in next week to the next episode. Alright guys, the road may be rough, but the journey will be unforgettable. Until next time, see you later guys. Peace.